Good morning, track fans! How you doing? It's Easter! Egg drop! Get in there! Yes! Got some Easter eggs in the house. Oh, I love it. We'll start the show. Oh, yeah. Oh. Wow. That is incredible. Oh, yeah. That is like a party in my mouth. I'm going to stick that there. I think I got a bit of tire rubber in there. That's going to teach me, innit, for eating live on the show. Happy Easter, everyone. If you're religious, this is like literally your mega party of the year next to Christmas. If you're not religious, let's just enjoy some of the festivities and leave the religious folk to it. Let's not distract and take it away from them. This is a big weekend. Something to do about some crucifixion or something. We don't do religion on the show, you know. However, for the religious folk, Easter is a big one. So happy Easter, everyone. And thank you ever so much for your traditions, because it means that we've diluted it over 2,500 years. And now we eat chocolate for breakfast on a Sunday. Oh, it's the best day ever. Chocolate for breakfast. Get in. I'm not allowed it, but I'm having it because Mrs. Brown is still away. So when the cat's away, the mice will play and chocolate is out. So I've only had that one piece. I can only trust myself with that one piece, or you guys are in for a roller coaster of a ride. Coffee and chocolate in the morning. Oh, literally, I'm like, feel like I can feel it. I can feel that bit of chocolate. I can literally on my cheeks. Oh, that is some sugar in there when you're not used to a lot of sugar. Because I am banned from sugar. That's why I took up slot cars, because I used to spend all my money on chocolate and sweets, and now I spend it on tires and gear pinions. We've got a great show today. Thanks for tuning in. It's Pete Brown here from Sunday Slot Car Sessions, weekly show of slot car action, all the stuff you could ever dream of and some more. Controversy finds me. I don't know why or how, but it does. Even with house rules as established last week, we still have controversy. So try and behave and we'll have a good time. I'll try and behave. If I'm not behaved, just pull me into line and I'll get there. You know, I get excited and I've had chocolate and I've had coffee. So what can you do? So nice things have happened in this week. A lot of great things. We've had Mad Dad, Rog, great friend of the channel and great personal friend now. He's kicked off with a new channel, so not going to tell you what it is until he's ready for me to tell you what it is. But good, excellent work, Rog. Nice one. I liked it. First video, ghost cars. Yeah. He was a bit worried about what to do, and I said, well, if you've got a slot car, if you've got a track, and we're watching those two things, don't matter. We'll watch it. Oh, I love it. So I had Albert and Wilf round yesterday morning. I don't know if they're up and in the chat yet, but good morning, boys. Let's give you a shout out in a minute on the Young Track Fans section. And then next week might have some reporting to do with the great fun we had yesterday with our new Scalextric set. God, I forgot what it's called. Pro Platinum Pro. I've only been looking at the box for like a week, setting these tracks up to do the videos. It's a lot of fun, I can tell you. So we had a lot of fun yesterday making different tracks. We had a drag strip. We had the lot. That was real cool, having a drag strip. Didn't see that coming, but they wanted to set it up. So we set it up and we raced drag strips. Mr. D and Andy and Ruben, you guys would be so proud of us yesterday. We were dead start, boosh, on it, like proper. straight down the living room, dining room, into the pillow at the end. No catch box. We're not professional, but we did have that. That was epic fun. So what you guys been up to? Let's get into the chat, and then we'll have a chat about some of the stuff that I've seen this week, or some things that I'm thinking about. A bit of track focus, you know, the show, and then some other news to wrap it up with. I'm thinking probably about an hour today. It is Easter Sunday. I have started it an hour later than usual, just so that our body clocks can drag our carcasses into the show on time. Seems to have worked. 35 people in the chat. I love it. Thank you very much for your company. If you're enjoying what you're seeing at the moment, hit the likes for us. Get us off to an early flying start. Happy Easter. So we got, oh my gosh, move aside, Darren Hall. The Fingers is here. He is on it. Happy Easter, The Fingers and Gloria. Hope you're well. Track fans. He's blagging that the clock's going forward or back is too early for him. Lightweight. But I'm not throwing a stone in a glass house, because I can never stay up for the American Canadian live streams. I tell you, I try. I get to about 1 hour 40. Get to about 11:40 p.m. and I'm like, just try. And then once I made it to one of their live streams, and I was useless as a chocolate fire guard. I had to quickly change my metaphor there. But yeah, I was absolutely useless. I was like delayed in reactions. So someone had typed something of interest, and I'd be like, I can give a reply to that. I'd be thinking about it, because cognitive functions at like after midnight, when you're over 40, have done a Burton. They've done a runner. So I'm like sitting there, I don't want to chat. And then by that time, 3 more questions have come in, and it's moved on. Because sometimes the chat in these live streams are like a proper engine. They are like motoring, which is brilliant. I love it. So yeah, well done. Rob's in. Good morning, Rob. Give everyone a shout out. It's Easter Sunday. Daz Hall has been taunting me this morning. See, look, there you go. It's in writing. Is that how late's he going to be? I've been sitting here waiting to go. But next week, we'll be back to the usual time of 7:30. We just wanted to give ourselves some grace, our body clocks, just that little bit of respite, and it's Easter Sunday. I tend to have this habit of popping up on an Easter Monday and doing a bonus stream. So just relax. There won't be none of that tomorrow. I'm having a day off, and I'm quite looking forward to it. I keep seeing the chocolate. Be strong. Be strong. Right. Aid is in the house. Good morning, Aid. How you doing? Yep, they're saying 72 minutes. They've been in the Inner Circle of Trust WhatsApp group. For anyone who doesn't know what that is, that's a members club WhatsApp group. So if you remember the channel, you get added to that. Keith has joined the club this week. Welcome aboard, Keith. And I got a lovely message from him on my own WhatsApp chat, just to say, great bunch of guys. He's learned a lot. He's had a lot of fun. He's only been in it for like 72 hours. Wait till you've been in it a few months, Keith. You'll literally be entrenched. So well done, and welcome aboard, Keith. It's one of our newest members. So if you are a new member, you sort of like when you join, you sneak in through the back door. So I don't realise unless I go in and check. And I don't often do that because we're busy doing other stuff. So if you do join as a member, thank you very much. Do let me know, and we will get you added into all the different groups and activities that you can have fun in being a member. But for £3 a month, that's enough plug-in of that. That's enough. This is a chat show, not a sales pitch, Pete. Come on. Oh, look, there's me realising there is an hour to go. Good morning, Harry. Northern Europe is in Latvia, everyone. He's bringing it to us from the Northern Hemisphere, the real Northern Hemisphere, that is. And Mark's in. Good morning, Mark. Well, I never. Eric! Good morning, mate. Oh, good evening. He is up. It is like Rahul territory where he is. It's got to be about 2:30. What time is it over there, Eric? Oh, no, he's turning in. Oh, well, he's never going to answer that question. But good morning, Eric. When you wake up, happy Easter. Crack out the eggs. Don't worry about that. You'll have missed church by the time you get up. No one's going to judge you. So crack open the Easter eggs, make yourself feel better. You know, I don't condone chocolate. Sugar gives you cancer, and lack of oxygen gives you cancer. So give up chocolate and cigarettes today. And yeah, that's going to be pretty miserable by 6 o'clock, but you can do it. So today's the only day we get off of being proactive on chocolate. Oh, chocky. No, I'm not late. See? Dick. Love it. Good morning, Dick. And Ted, I had a chat with Ted on the phone this morning. That was amazing. Sitting there having my first coffee and bad habit out the back door. And I thought, oh my God, someone's ringing me that I've messed up. And YouTube saying I'm on in 3 minutes. And I'm sitting there in my pants, full like growth of beard, like really un-TV worthy wise. And it's Ted. I was like, yo, Slot Car Daddy, how you doing? And we had like a 5-minute chat. And he's not going to make it because of the clocks going forward and back and whatever. He's going to be doing the church with his family this morning when he gets up. So enjoy that, Ted. I can't believe, well, I actually, personally, I think he's just giving him a lift down there because there's no way on God's earth, excuse the pun, that the God Squad are letting Ted, the Slot Car Daddy, anywhere near their threshold. I mean, he'll turn up on a a chopper, full on flame livery on the tank and on the panels. They'll be like, no. He'll be like, what are you talking about? I'm louder than the choir. Bap, 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 bap. It will go. So, that'd be brilliant. So, have a good day, Ted. Lovely to chat with you earlier. We'll catch up soon by phone, mate. Do enjoy our chats. And talking about another early bloomer or late riser, I don't know. Here he is, my right-hand man, my wingman, Rahul. There he is. There he is even. I pressed it and took it off straight away. Amateur, rank amateur. So, yeah, Rahul's here. If you didn't catch us last Thursday, we did the slot car shenanigans. Big catch-up on the Scalextric Digital this week, what you can expect from that. That was great fun. Enjoyed bringing that to you guys. The show before was Carrera Digital. I do need to reach out today to see if I can get a guest on. I really want to talk about Oxygen Digital with you guys, because it's something I don't know much about, nor does Rahul in his admission. So we're going to try and draft in a resident expert to take us through it. And hopefully I can get Maurizio from Slot It to come on. So I'll send him a note after. He'll be in church, definitely. He'll be, they're all Catholics, aren't they, the Irish? They'll all be down there throwing their money into the church. What do you get from it? Not much. So, and someone else who will be having a great session today, he was a vicar for 40 years, is David from Slot Track Scenics. So Slot Track Scenics, the owner, co-owner, him and his son Guy run it. He will be down. I don't know if he's doing sermons today. I don't know if you watch this, David. But if you're out there taking sermons, good luck with you on that one. If you're going, as I know that you have taken a slight step back through retirement and stuff, enjoy it. And hats off to you, my friend. Brilliant. Tony's made it. He's got up. That's what an extra hour in bed will do to you, even though the clocks go back. And he was up to 1 watching Boone. Boone? What? I love Boone. It's probably just a quick 3-hour video from Boone. And I haven't spoken to him in a while, but I do hope you are feeling better soon, because he did fall off the ladder a few months ago. So he must be getting near to match fitness again, because he's doing lots and lots of content and videos. And the nice thing is, right, it's not falling on deaf ears, this, because Boone does a Patreon page, a bit like my members. He does a Patreon where you can subscribe to him per month and you can get a little bit of extra kudos, extra content. You don't really get extra content. You get a bin load of extra content because he takes it seriously. He wants to give back and give people who, stump up the children's inheritance to learn something to learn. And boy, do they. And I can tell this because when I go trawling the social media sites for content for this show, you constantly see guys saying, look, I've just started this, I've just started that, like piece of scenery or diorama. He goes, I was watching Boone and I'm doing it now. So it is actually being done by people, which is the sign of a good teacher, a good instructor. If he shows you how to do things and you actually go away and do that, putting your own twist and flair on things, of course, that is great. So well done on that. We have the Dark Lord in the house. Here he is, Slotar, the Dark Lord. Well done. So happy nail a hippie to a tree and eat chocolate day. Well, I'm done the latter. I don't think I can pull off. Dave, come on over and I'll do the former. Brilliant. It's only banter, everyone. Me and Dave are exceedingly good friends and have this banter between us all the time. You know, he might flare up and say no one's after an angry bird set of eyebrows about me, but who knows? It could happen. Oh, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Thanks, Daz. Yeah, he's bringing it home. Hit the likes. Well done. And Staffs is here. Good morning. We're going to talk about you in a bit, Steve-O. Nicely done. Good morning, my friend. And I did think I saw... Oh, Rob. Good morning, Robert. How you doing, fella? You all right, buddy? So we were talking about you with Ted earlier and just asking when you're going to sort of consider some new podcasts, little chat about what's happening, about what you see and how you feel about it. And that's what I love. You know, that's generally what it's about is hearing what you and Ted think about things. Ted Slot Car Daddy, Rob DeLeon's Slot Car Raceway. Bring us podcasts every now and again, and they're really good. There's two guys chatting about the hobby, their views, strictly their views, and what they think, how it's been, what they think it could do to go on. And so I've got WhatsApp messages popping up around me here. So, but yeah, no. So yeah, good morning or good evening, Rob. I don't know how long you're going to last, but is in terms, because it's like the middle of the universe there. That was great. So welcome aboard, Rob. Oh, track fans. Here he is, my brother, Travis. How you doing, Trav? How's the holiday going? Oh, we missed your news on Friday. We missed that dearly. Kennedy had the floor. So Kennedy brought us the news on Friday, Dave. So go and tune into that. That was a good session. Quite a nice editorial on that. Very interesting editorial indeed. So enjoyed seeing what his points were. That was great. Travis didn't bring us no news on Friday because he's had a well-deserved and overdue rest. I think, you know, Travis and I know each other. So, you know, I have to obviously be conscious about what I say. Not because he can't take banter, he can take that, but just I know a little bit about him, and there's stuff there that I know that shouldn't be shared because we're mates. So I just careful of what I'm saying. But you do need the rest. Well done, and it was nice to see you with the family in the caravan having a good time. Well done, mate. So more holiday pictures needed, preferably none in your speedos. We don't want no budgie smuggler pictures, Travis. We don't care how good you think you look. We definitely don't want to see you smugglers. There's a thought to wake up for your chocolate, isn't it? What's this here? What? No! Roger, your track is on steroids as it is. You're going to end up with a Marty track soon. It's like 2 levels, 3 levels. But when you've got 3 levels, it's really hard getting the car out of that bottom quadrant, like trying to get your hand in there. Fabulous. What? The biggest Easter egg? No way. All right, let's get in. There you go. Shout out in a long weekend by Slotter. He can turn that into a positive. Oh, it's going to get lively. Here he is. All right, Paul. How you doing, mate? Good morning. Rich is here. Good morning. Good morning, Tara. Here she is. Oh, really? I have it on authority, everyone. Let's have a look then. Right. So I can have this piece, that piece, or I can have this piece. Love it. Cheers, Rob. Thank you, mate. Brilliant. It's still got its crisp. I don't know. How do you like your chocolate? I'll tell you what, if you snuck in, hang on. No, I'll go through it. I'll just quickly race through to chats. Chat some more about chocolate. Because that's what you all turned up for, right? Good morning, Janu. How you doing, mate? Sorry, good morning, John. How you doing? Hey, Mum. Mum's in the house. Hi, Mum. Hi, Richard. Brilliant. Everyone's in. Good stuff. Just race through this. Said hello to Andy. Interesting. Yeah, how you nearly made it in time. I mean, we're an hour late starting. Colin, you're a genius. And good morning, Pat. Happy Easter, buddy. How you doing? Giving everyone an Easter shout out this morning, mate. On fire. Yeah, you're like Ted, Dave, Slot. They don't let you in. They've got those people they call, what do they call them? Those little page boy things. Ushers, that's the word, ushers. They've got the ushers by the front door. They were called ushers because they usher you out of the door. That's what they're there for. Brilliant. So, yeah, shout up for the long weekend is what I'm saying. Right, I'm just going to race through. Right, we've got everyone in the house, so that is good. I did have a question here. Not a question. What's this here that John's saying? So discussing the model trains with the big Australian company, SDS Model Trains. Plug. Amazed they use the same factory company as Revo Slot. Booming Revo Slot means less factory slots for trains. Oh, I see. So because of the popularity of Revo Slot, let's not say the three numbers. Let's not say them. We've got rules, people. But we can talk about Revo Slot as a brand, and we can talk about, a company called Revo Slot. That's okay. I just outlawed the particular model from Revo Slot because I'm bored of it. It's too divisive. But we're going to come on to that a bit later. I've got a plan. I've come up with a plan. And actually, it leads on from what Kennedy was talking about on Friday. I watched it this morning before the show, and I'm feeling smug about the situation because what he was talking about lends itself nicely to what I want to do. Nice one, David. But yeah, what John's saying here is because of that boom in sales of the Revo Slot particular model that shan't be named, it's caused less production time or availability for model trains. So does this mean the train hobby is going to take a dent because Revo Slot have took their production slots? I think that's an interesting thing to think about because I didn't realize, call me naive, that the trains were made in the same places that slot cars were made. Does that mean that die-cast models like Hot Wheels or Corgi are also made in that same factory? What do you think? Let me know in the chat. It's an interesting topic because what that says is that there's no preciousness about being able to make a slot car. Bing! Light bulb moment, everyone. Bing! Should we make a Track Fans TV slot car? There's an open topic for a big old discussion. So we'll have a think about that later as well. Should we look into getting a special TFTV slot car made? Well, we've got the avenue to sell it from, haven't we? So we've got, if you have a look up there at that QR code there, that takes you to the merch store. However, we're moving the merch store. I've got a bit of work to do later because I have. I've got to do some typing. It'll only take 15 minutes, Rahul, and then we can crack on with the expansion. So how it's working, I've taken 30 designs that have sold really well from my merch store, and we're moving them to the new website, which will be trackfanstv.com. Wow, it's so original, right? And then once we're there, once we've got everything in place, we're going to launch it, and then we're going to add new designs moving forward from there. So a lot of the designs that you've been familiar with, for instance, this one, so this one, these guys, sadly, these guys are going to go because they didn't really sell that well. And, you know, I don't want to. So what we'll do is when we do the new website, we're going to have a load of limited edition merchandise to competition out. So keep tuned, because you could be the proud owner of some limited edition merchandise soon. So we'll get that on the go. That's what's happening. We're in progress. We've got a countdown on the actual store. Let me tell you where we're up to. Right, I'm going to the homepage. Holy schmoly, it says it's going to be live in 2 weeks, 14 days, 2 weeks and 6 hours, 16 hours, 3 minutes and 23 seconds. Ah! Oh, wow. We have got some work to do, Rahul. No, in honesty, once I've done this copy, this writing bit, Rahul will roll it out, and it's probably maybe a couple of hours work for what he needs to do. Then we'll start to establish some other concepts and ideas. This is exciting, right? This for me is exciting because this is going to be a merch store plus, and we've got big ideas for it for the year ahead. Now I've got some capital coming back in. Once we launch it and get past August, when I can cancel my Shopify, my Gelato, my whatever else subscriptions that I have in place to do this merch store, I'll have freed up about 75 quid a month, 75 pounds a month, which might not sound like a lot of money on the face of it. It is a lot of money, and it will enable me to do some other quite quirky things on the store to make it a bit exciting, a bit fresh, you know, drag slot cars into the modern world. So I'm really excited about that. Oh, hang on a second. There's a little call to arms here from the Fingers. Yep. So, okay, well, you know, I'd hate to let you guys down. Oh, that was a small bit. Oh, I'd have to just have a little bit more. I don't know if you're eating chocolate, but it's the way to go. I'm literally going to come off here buzzing. But that's okay, because I'm going to slow cook a chicken when I come off here. So I'll have to chop up some onions, some garlic, some lemon, some rosemary, get it all in a slow cooker with the chicken. So I'll have something energetic to do. And then I've got 4 more layouts to do on the Scalextric track video. I've done 4. I've got 4 to do. Oh, mate, it's amazing. So, yeah, thanks to Fingers. I love it. You could come on here all the time, mate, making me eat chocolate. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, this is what happens in that chat. So you have Albert and Wilf over for the afternoon, and Vince, obviously. And then you come in later on in the evening and you look at the chat and you're like, there's 140 messages in 3 hours. It's so good in there. Oh, Harry. No way. Harry's fasting. Oh, it's such a shit when you can't eat chocolate. You know what I mean, Harry? Harry, you want a bit? It's deadly. It's so hard. I mean, I shouldn't talk with my mouth full. But I love you like a brother and all that. You're a great friend. So I've just took your hit for you. Oh, mate. Normally, if I wasn't having this banter, I'm a big on intermittent fasting. So I'll probably eat something like I'll have my dinner at 6, 7 in the evening, depending on when I get in. I'll then have like a little snack. I don't know, a bit of fruit or a packet of crisps, or I don't know, whatever. Some popcorn. I'm right into popcorn at the moment, sweet and salted. So I'll have that about 8ish, half 8ish, and that's it. I won't eat then. And then I won't eat until about 10, half 10, 11, depending on where I'm feeling. Don't get me wrong, I'm not precious about it. If I want to eat, I'll eat at 8 a.m. But generally, I'm busy doing stuff. That's called intermittent fasting, and apparently that's really good for you. Maria's like, oh, you should do this. And I went, what is it? And I said, I'd do that anyway. She's like, do you? I said, yeah, it's called not having time to eat. You know, she's got way too much time on her hands. She has. That's something that we've both mused on, honestly. And yeah, I think he's a bit like me. Dave, are you like me? Weddings and funerals, that's about it. I don't even go for christenings. Christenings and baptisms, and I mean, seriously, I'm not christened. Probably answers a lot of questions. Right, so this exhibition, this show that John's been at, is at the Diamond Creek Model Train exhibition yesterday. Fantastic. And Dick was a bit gutted that he didn't go. So there you go. Aid's got a new sub. Aid's rocking his slot car channel at the moment, Aid's Slot Car Shed, and it is great. I'm way behind on his content, but then, you know, what's new? I sound like a broken record. I'm way behind on everyone's content. I got to watch Slot R, got to watch DNA, I've got to watch Rob Sale, I've got to watch Slot Car 2021, I've got to watch literally everyone. I've got to watch that Slot Car guy, Travis. I've got to watch sorry if I haven't Slot Car Dude, Massimo at MP. I'm even behind on my brother Rahul's channel. I mean, seriously, and we literally live with each other. So I've got a lot of work to do. I'll probably do what Roger's doing right now. I'll put it on in the background while I'm doing these layouts. That'll be good. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, and going to get it done. So yeah, well done, Aid, for rocking. Did Reese just slip in? Hello, Reese. You all right, mate? Good morning. So he is rocking. Right, where are my monitors? Stick him in timeout for 5 minutes, okay? Timeout. Paul, you've blown it. You've mentioned the 3 numbers that should not be mentioned. Timeout him. I don't know what moderator wants to do it. Paul, you're in the sin bin. You said the 3 numbers that shan't be mentioned. And I'd have no idea of checking if he's in the sin bin or not. But yeah, by the time I've got to the end of the chat, you should be out. Hey, he's back. To be honest here, I'm so far behind in the chat. I didn't realize you slipped out. Anyway, let's get on with the show, shall we? I cannot keep up with the chat. It's official. So, oh yeah, right here. I want to keep this in mind. Dave, see this comment? Slot R, see this comment? Right. I want you to, in a minute, can you copy and paste this into the comments, back in the comments, fresh, in a minute when I ask you to? It'll make sense when I do. This is exactly what I need for in about 4 slides time. Can you put this in the chat? I'll ask you to put it in the chat while I'm bringing a slide on. It'll be really handy. And that's a good tip as well. Dave, you're a fountain of wisdom this morning. There you go. You love it. Yeah, Janu wants the Track Fans TV. The question is, what would I have? That is it. So I'm just reading some of the chats. It's really good. Let's come back onto point though. So the factory train slot car is just one high-end specialist company growing fast. Maybe they will expand facilities. As well as Revo Slot, SDS Australian trains, they make trains for Canada and UK. Interesting, because we do know, if you didn't tune in on Thursday night slot car shenanigans with me and Rahul at Conquest Racing Club, you might have seen my chat about what I think is going to happen to Scalextric, with the mindset that Mike Astley has just bought big shares in the Hornby Group. And Mike Astley, as we know, is a retail magnate, and he's not shy in chopping things up a bit, to make profit. So I might touch on it a bit later. But if you missed it, it's towards the end of the show on Thursday Shenanigans. Towards the end of the show, I sort of talk about what I think might happen to the Hornby Group. Now, Mike Astley is involved. And shoot me down if you think it might not have been that positive. I'm only saying from a business point of view, a business owner's perspective, what I feel would happen if I was in charge of the brand and someone said, Pete, from a business point of view, what do we need to do with this group? That's exactly what I would do with that group. Harsh, absolutely harsh, because it means so much to everyone, Scalextric. Even if you don't do it, you know what Scalextric is. That's such a powerful brand. So I don't know. Anyway, what we do know, Paul has left the chat to have breakfast. Well, we all know he's eating rabbit food or squirrel munch because he's a vegan. He'll be back in 5 minutes hungry. Oh, I love it. Anyway, what do we do? At the top of the tree, we say, good morning, young track fans. And Albert and Wilf haven't made it yet. But before we do, young track fan, hello, Rob, how you doing? How many people were up there last night, Rob? I wasn't there. Friday, I wasn't there. Anyway, young track fans, I'm just going to read them in order this week. So bear with me. So top of the tree, Albert and Wilf were here yesterday. Good morning, Alb. Good morning, Wilf. That was so much fun yesterday. We were on the tracks. We were drag racing. We were loop racing. We were bridge racing. We were every racing. It was phenomenal. All of us on the track. Brilliant. Thanks, boys. That was a good afternoon. Good morning, Ruben. Good morning, Jacob. How you guys doing? Happy Easter, Ruben. Get them eggs out. Get them eggs out. Let's toast in chocolate. More chocolate. Good morning, Sasha. They did a great little podcast in the week with Dave Kennedy, megastar. So that was quite interesting to hear a little bit about what Dave's about, where he's been, where he's come from, what he's planning to do. So if you want a little bit more insight into the man that's behind Slot Car News, that would be a good port of call to check in on. Great podcast, Sasha. Well done on them questions. Really enjoyed that. Thank you. Some more, please. And Isabella, Cameron, and Elliot, good morning to you guys. Well done. You're all probably in bed still, leaving us old fossils to get up, do the show, and give you some content to watch when you drag your carcasses out of your pits. But don't worry, we'll have created a ton load of washing up for you to do by that stage. And you ain't getting no Easter eggs until you've done it. Good morning, Rowan, youngest track fan ever. How you doing, kid? You all right? Has your dad eaten all your chocolate for you yet? Good lad, Dave. Well done. Morning, Elliot, Eleanor. Good morning, George. Good morning, Lewis. And good morning, Leighton, Charlotte, Leo, and lastly but not leastly, Mia, who's the proud owner of a dad called Rahul. Well done, Rahul. You're doing a fine job there, mate. And in fact, all you track dads and track mums are doing a great job with these kids. Well done, everyone. And there you go. So onwards and upwards. Oh, he's here. Everyone, Albert and Ilf has turned up. Good morning, boys. Have you got your chocolates? Right then. So good morning. Happy Easter, Albert and Wilfie. So let's have a look at this then. Right. Well, we've been talking about it for a few weeks on the show now. Our good friends at Weevil Slots, they put on a swap meet last weekend, and you know, we've been plugging it and bigging it up and trying to get, you know, bang the drum a bit. I don't know if any of these guests or visitors watched the show and picked up the information about it from here. I don't know, but they did all right by the look of it. It looks busy, considering where they are, considering when it is, considering, you know, I don't know if it's the first one they've done or if it's an annual thing that they're reoccurring. Someone let us know. But it looks really good. I can go because I ain't got a car and it's a bridge too far. Whoa, I'm a poet. So that looks good. Well done, Weevils. And so just a little look in. There you go. So the next one, get down there, support Weevils, whether you're trading, whether you're buying, whether you're mooching. Just go and check it out because it's about being social sometimes. First one they've done, I'm getting a hot press from Steve at Staff Slots. First one they've done, good show. Good show for the first one. I don't know if Weevils watched this old baloney, but if they do, congratulations, my friend. Well done. I'm really proud of you for getting up, setting it up, and doing it. Because if, like in the words of Wayne's World, if you book them, they will come. Party on, excellent. Oh no, that was Bill and Ted. What am I doing? So Albert's typing, everyone, just to let you know. Albert, you just have to let people know you're typing. You don't have to put the dots in. We know. Yeah, okay. So, Harry, this is what they do in Serbia, my friend. They literally hard boil eggs. And according to Rahul, they do this in Ghana as well. They hard boil the eggs and then they dye them or they paint them. And then that's it. That's like Easter. So, yeah, like I was saying on Shenanigans, you could do like 6 Easter eggs, like 6 eggs, 6 boiled eggs. And then later on that day, it is not fun. Oh, my good Lord. I bet that stinks. That's more like it. Hot cross buns since Boxing Day. Now we're talking, John. Apparently, the woke brigade have got hold of the hot cross buns and they put a tick on them. And what the hell is that about? What are you putting a tick on a hot cross bun for? I mean, seriously, absolutely do one. I'm telling you now, just jog on with your woke ticks. Who's buying that nonsense? Unbelievable. I'm not in the slightest bit religious. As you know, we have a strict no religion policy on the show. But even I wouldn't mess with the cross on a hot cross bun. Just don't do it. Like, what's next? You know, you're going to paint the lollipop post not black and white because it's a bit, you know, it's a bit out there. Or you're going to paint it pink so it's going to offend someone. Oh, seriously, this place is going nuts. Whether I'm getting old or whether it is actually going nuts, I can't put my finger on it. I'm very tolerant because I do a lot of work with kids and all that. You know, I want to be progressive. But it's just ridiculous putting a tick on a hot cross bun. Seriously, who are you trying to please? Who are you trying to please? It is a genius marketing move because I'm now talking about it. And I don't want to talk about it. I want them to throw it in a bin. You know, Nike are like literally rubbing their hands together right now. Hot cross. Yeah, I'm going to buy a hot tick bun. It just doesn't have the same ring to it, does it? Hot cross bun. I am going to have a hot tick bun. you know, in my tweed jacket and my hemp trousers, and I'm going to go and glue my face to the motorway for fun later. Jog on. Right. Sorry, who set me off? Anyway, Weevils Slot Cars. Well done, everyone. Sorry, a minute more chocolate. No more chocolate. This is what happens when I have chocolate. Put that chocolate down, Peter. Oh, dear. Listen, are you trying to trigger me about Nike and flags? Are you literally trying to trigger me as a flag loony? Because it's working. Oh, yes. Yes, something positive. Right. Okay. So, Daihi has asked me kindly if I'll give a mention to their video that's coming out either today or tomorrow. I don't even know. They've got a new BRM. They're doing a world exclusive first look. The media, the journos, right, haven't got this. So, Slot Car News, that Slot Car Guys News, Slot Car Bulletin, sorry, they haven't got this. Daihi and Sasha, or more Sasha and Daihi, I should say, are on the pulse. They've got the first look. They're bringing it to us. And that's a BRM. So it's a 1 in 24 scale, 240Z review. This is exciting. No, I am not eating more chocolate because I'm already feeling a bit fresh. I can feel like I'm buzzing, honestly. Oh, and it looks so good sitting there. Oh, genius. Yeah, chocolate Easter egg car. I would buy that. Sacrilege to do a repaint. To be honest with you, these liveries, right, they look like a car that's forbidden from mentioning on the show. And they're not a million miles away from that. The blue one with the stripes looks like the blue one with the stripes from the unpronounceable range. Yeah, Travis is on the money. It is a beautiful looking car. And I think, you know, he's in his element right now, Travis, because he's a big JDM fan, no secret. So he's, you know, with the unmentionable car that's recently caused like literally a hand grenade in the hobby, to this one, really beautiful paint jobs, lovely cars. And, you know, just to talk about, yeah, John, I hope so, my friend. I really do hope they do a white kit. That's my cup of tea. And Travis, yeah, I'd love to see some streetcar colors in this one. Absolutely, Travis. That would be awesome. You know, some customs and stuff. Which leads me on, right, to my next thing. So this is if you watched our chat on Shenanigans on Thursday, we talked about manufacturers and we give them all manufacturers and all brands an amber light, a orange light for transparency and how they deliver their cars to the unassuming customer, the unexpecting customer. How do we deliver that car and, you know, get the maximum pleasure for our customer from it? So we decided in our infinite wisdom that we'd have like a coffee grading on there, you know, where it's 1 is weak and 5 is strong. Daz Hall then elaborated it on it in the chat, saying it should be a spanner grading. That was a really quirky idea in regards to if you're brand new, you know, learning about the hobby. And this is something that Kennedy, and I want to just bring attention to that from the news on Friday. This is what Dave talked of. And I do, and I'm sorry if I call him Kennedy and then Dave. It's just we've got Dave, Shotgun Dave, Dave Slot, Dave Kennedy, and a couple of other Daves. It's like a Dave fest around here. So I have to nickname them. So we've got Slot, the Dark Lord. We've got Kennedy, as you know. Shotgun needs no introduction. So they've all got their bespoke nicknames. So Dave Kennedy touched on it on his editorial piece where he says that there should be a little bit more encouragement from brands about what they're doing. And no, actually, that's wrong. It's more encouragement to show newbies on, to the hobby, how to select the right car for their level. That's probably the best way. That's what I took from it. And, it's quite good. He explained it in detail. So I'm going to come in and POD. What's that? Proof of delivery. Yeah, I know. You got multiple Robs, multiple Nicks, and multiple Micks in the club. Literally, it's like Noah's Ark up there. 2 Micks, 2 Nicks, 2 Robs. If we get another, right, hang on a second. Well, look, if we call the Dark Lord is a bit long. Dave, Slot Art, can we just call you Voldemort? Be done with it. Anyway, let us know. I think that should be Dave's nickname, Voldemort. He's the Dark Lord of all things Revo slots. So BRM and Revo slot made similar sort of fashion. They're a different system from a regular slot car. They have a metal chassis. So, hey, what about it? So I think I will do this next week. So I'll be liaising with Dave Voldemort on this one. Hang on, let me just keep up with this, make sure I haven't... Dave will teach me such... okay, so I'm just catching up on the JDM kind of comments. Let's have a look at them before we elaborate on what we're going to do next week. Oh, okay. Yes, yeah, John D, yeah, white kits, right? So... if you think back to the last Revo slot launch, so we can't say what the car is called on the show because I banned it. To buy that new was £83, which is what caused all the division. We're not going there again. But to buy the white kit, which I bought, I think was £50. So it's a £30 saving. That's amazing. Yeah, so just covering over that again. Oh, you are joking. You have not opened Easter eggs, Albert and Wolf. Brilliant. Trav is bringing us live news. Thanks, Trav. They are doing us some white kits. Mate, have you shot this out on your news yet, Travis? Or is this coming on Monday or Tuesday? Give us a spoiler, mate. Come on. Yeah, the heavy pattern wrap. That's... brilliant. Rob's liking it. Oh, thanks, Dick. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. Sharon. Sorry, give me a moment. I'm just chatting up with these comments. They are really funny. Yeah, well, we've got a contest here. So it's either the Dark Lord or Voldemort for Dave. I don't know. Yeah. Add ick. 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 Mick. Wow. Mick, Dick, and Nick. That's a race to comment. That's whoever's on race control. That on that race had the work cut out for them. It's like ick from 3, ick from ick. In second is ick from ick, and ick in the rear. Bringing up the last is ick and ick. It's icking marvelous. Don't even start, Travis, with the. Oh, he's starting, isn't he? So, yeah, right. So there you go. Who can see your chats? We can see your chats, Albert. Don't you worry, mate. Right then. So what I'll do is I'm going to have a chat to the people that really understand these systems and just find out, just get a little checklist from them of some useful parts. And then I'm going to prioritize them in an order. So we're going to go with the first thing you're going to need is this screwdriver to undo the body screws, which will look like a crosshead spanner, so nice and easy. Then you will need this hexagon driver, so that you can get the wheels off, let's say, if you want to take the wheels off. And then you're going to need something like this lubrication for your gear mesh. And then you're going to need something like this. And then I'm going to tell you exactly what you need to get that car working. And then what of those other products, I'll take it or leave it at your stage. So if you choose to buy one of these puppies, the 240Zs, or if you've bought one of the cars that we're not going to mention, you will have a fighting chance of getting it running should it not turn up running. Okay, so because this is a little bit this is a car that comes for a person with a little bit more experience in the hobby. I'm not fully there yet, just to give you an idea. I know how to do half of the tuning, yes, but the other half of the tuning that Marty was doing on his video that I showed you a couple of weeks ago, nah. Have I got thread lock? Nah. Have I got that, like, whatever size tube thing to go back through the rear axis for alignment? Nah. Will I get it? Probably not. So I'll just show you from my level, which is low, what you need to get that car running if it turns up and it doesn't run, or if it turns up and it runs like an absolute dinosaur. So just the bare bones. We're going to do it live on the show. We're going to show you the tools, going to have a little tweak, and that's what we're going to do. So if you buy this car and it turns up and it, let's say, needs a little attention, you are armed with what you need to do. And if you watch the show next week and think, nah, I'm not buying a car and I have to work on it like that, that's fine, because that's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. It just means you want to buy a car from Carrera, from Scalextric, from Fly, from Scalauto Home Edition car, or these types of cars. That works. I love it. Look at my wall. It's full of Scalextric. It's cool. But this car might need a little bit of work. So just to manage everyone's expectations way before it's available to buy, you know, you heard it here probably second or third. So I just wanted to bring up, oh my God. Update, Albert's eaten nearly a whole Easter egg already. My Lord. So, right, whilst I've been sort of doing a little bit of expectations management of this new car that's coming out. That's funny. Mate. Anyone who's got kids will know that, where that film's. What film was that from? Mate. Come on, name that film. If you don't, oh, come on, you must know that film. I'll tell you what it is later, if you don't guess it in the meantime. Mate. Dilemma. We've got a dilemma from Voldemort. I used to own, let me just check something first. Right, it's cool. I'm just checking I haven't got no correspondence from Slotar. Yes, we're okay. I don't think what my nickname's going to be coming in the next video. He's already called me Chipmunk a few times. I used to own an all-white Galant VR4. Do I buy the white built one and take the decals off, or buy? Oh man, that's easy. Buy the white kit and build it up for a couple of reasons. You're going to save money from the start. It's great video. Yeah, I can't get enough of watching you build cars and how you do it from the start and how it turns out in the end, because you never follow instructions. It bemuses me, Dave, honestly, but the outcome is special. What you did on that, gonna shoot myself in the face now. What you did on the yellow car with the black stripes on it, I think it's a Camaro. Genius. Really liked it because it had a story to it. It was the guy's car used to watch. No one's done one yet, and you wanted that car in your collection. So how you went about finding what you wanted, then getting the car, modifying the back window, then doing all of the decals and the painting. Great storytelling. You're going to make like Aid is doing at the moment on his videos. He doesn't realize, but he's a great storyteller. And that's why he's getting killer views on Aid slot car sheds. Same as Slot R, killer views, because you're giving us a story through the video. You're not just coming on going, do this, do that, and you're out the door for the sake of making content. You're actually thinking about it. You like it. It's good. I enjoy that. So I would say white kit and build it up. So the nice thing is there's 2 chat rooms going at the moment, and I'm not in the second one. Yeah, what do you reckon, Travis? Do you reckon white kit or build it up? What are you thinking? So Galant slot cars, white kits are available on the Galant. Which brand is doing the white kit? Just out of interest. Yeah, we're getting it going. So Tony's on the white kit. That Travis is pointing out one of NSR strategies. Let's do white kits, but let's make all different color white kits. Oh, I see. Right, there you go. Yeah, soldering irons for the toolkit. Kidder, I'm on it. I've got a soldering iron. It's got different end bits as well. It's well cool. Yes, I think Albert and Wilf are working well with with Daz at the moment on the light monitoring. That's good. Tools for experts. Question for here you go, boys, girls. Will a Torx T6H driver do the job as well or better than the usual 1.5mm hex screwdriver bit? Well, couple of trains of thought here. First point of call, if you want some tools, would be Staff Slot Cars. Oh, hello. What do you know? Timely plug. Staffs is doing a developmental. He's developed a set of tools for people who are taking the hobby a little bit further now, getting into it a bit more, stumbled across a Revo slot or an NSR, slot it, realized actually what are these screws here? They're going to make a difference. I best get the right tools. So he does a kit, and you can get a kit. You can buy a kit from Staff's Slot Cars, and it's really good kits. Well worthy. I've got a couple of the tools myself, so I'm going to expand on that in the forthcoming months. Going to get my wallet out and get some tools. That'll be nice. But while we talk about, is Aid off? Oh, what? See you later, Aid. Take it easy, buddy. All the best. Thanks for popping in, mate. Right, just catch up on this. That's later, Daz. Yeah, cool. Oh, Avon. Right, with you. Okay, I'm with you. Cheers, Dave. Thank you, mate. Yeah, I think so. I think most of us are on some kind of tablets. Get in there. And Staff Slots is the dealer, the distributor, the importer, and provider for the Avon Slot Galant. Excellent. Talking about Staff Slots, so I've got his comment here on the screen so you can see who he is. Big on Facebook. You go on Facebook and you type Slot Cars, it won't take you 2 minutes to find Staffs. Huge. Now, what I was doing last week was we were talking about the new ranges from Staffs, which was the 4-spoke and 6-spoke alloys that he's doing, the wheels for your cars. Nicely, though, I didn't expect it. But he sent me some. What? Get in there. No one sends me anything. Well, they do. That's a lie. That's a lie. Dave Volk kindly sent me this, which I'm going to be trying to fashion this week, which is the Magnetic Racing billboard cover that you can put your phone in and have mobile things. So I did get sent things. So we've got some wheels, everyone, to show everyone. We've got, and the nice thing about these, so you get two sorts. You get, let me get my face on the screen here. Hang on. There you go. Right, so you get two sorts. So you get, on this one, you can see 8.5 mil. 8.5, yeah? 6 spokes. And they look really good. Right, there you go. That's the 6 spoke. Really, really nice bit of detailing. Yeah, so that's the 6 spoke. Let me grab out the 4 spoke. Now, this is for the rear tire, okay? I'm going to show you something now that'll make sense. So a little bit of education for everyone. So here we go. Here's the label. So this one's an 8.5 mil rear. Okay, you can see rear there. And you can tell that it's a rear because it's got the air system. So you see it's got those two kind of ridges to the tire on the profile. That allows air to expand when you're racing. And just check out that. Look at that detail on these wheels. That's the 4 spoke. Along with a 6 spoke. That is amazing. So what I'm doing to promote Staff Slot Cars is I'm going to competition a set of these wheels out later. So you will get the chance to win. And just to show that, you know, I am fair. I am fair. All's fair in love and wheels. See what I did there? So you've got, basically, he sent me a front and a rear in white 6 whites. In gold 6 spokes. Front and backs, obviously. I've got green 4 spokes, front and backs. And I've got blue. So I'm going to competition a set out. So your choice will be the gold 6 spokes or the green 4 spokes. Okay, so some lucky winner is going to win one of these sets of wheels. So the competition will be at the end. So stick around if you want to win big. Steve, I know you sent them for me. I appreciate that. But I wanted to just give back to everyone who watches the show weekly, who buys your products regularly, because, you know, we really appreciate it. People watching, people buying. And I really want them. I do. I really, really want them all because I love slot car stuff. But I want to get back. So I'm going to competition. It will be, what did I say? The gold or the green, wasn't it? So I'll put them here in front of me so I remember. Do not let me leave this live stream without competitioning these off. Okay, they're right here in front of me. So we're going to remember. There you go. We will remember. Okay, so we're about an hour in. If you just tuned in, thank you. Happy Easter Sunday. Watching me, Pete Brown, Sunday slot car sessions, bringing you a weekly roundup of all things slot car. We are in the middle of chatting about staff slot cars. And excitingly, if you've just tuned in, you got lucky. If you just tuned out, like Aid, like Paul, you've blown it. You've missed out. Sorry, guys. Enjoy your Easter. We're winning slot car wheels here. So I'm going to send these wherever in the world you are. We're going to run the competition in a fashion of a number style competition. I will tell you how it's run near the end. So we'll do that. Anyway, very, very kind of Steve at Staff Slot Cars to send me these wheels. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Steve. There'll be a plug-in for the launch. And fingers crossed, you could win a set of slot car wheels today. Right, awesome. Track focus, yes. Come on, I've seen someone in the comments, right? When I've watched this back a few weeks ago, it really made my day, actually. Thank you, whoever it was. They turned up in the live chat, and the first thing they said was, have I missed track focus yet? I love it. People would turn up for this part of the show. Cheers. Yep, I know, because if I have to send it to Australia, I'll be feeling that on Tuesday in the post office. Oh, I love it. Yes, yeah, you can enter. You can enter, Steve. I love it. DK Moon. Sorry. You caught me off guard there, mate. This slotless track is the new Carrera Hybrid. This is what it's going to look like. I tell you, this track kind of reminds me of Donington a little bit. I don't know why. I need some track time soon. I think we should. Oh, it's so expensive. Well, I'm going to look into. So we've got the next. We've got an idea what we're doing for the next Jolly Track Fans Jolly outing, which will be sort of mid later end of September. So we've devised what we're doing. We've just got to devise where we're doing it. So more elaboration on that will come in the next couple of months. So we've got a few months to plan. And I think for maybe next year, maybe next spring's Jolly outing, we should move it from February to spring so the weather's better. Maybe we should look about having a track day. Yeah, let's face it, we're all race heads. So maybe if we've got a full year to save up, we should maybe come up with a track day and, maybe take a slot track. No, it's definitely not Donington, Rob. I've no idea where it is. So we could maybe do a track day, invite wider audience to join us, perhaps rinse it up, see if we get the inner circle of trust, winning everything. And if we lose, we definitely won't talk about it after the day. Exactly. Cheers, Rob. Cheers, Daz. Sorry, get my names mixed up here. Right, track focus. Who's at the top of the tree then? So we've got Hubert's track here. Now, Hubert, actually, this is a call to arms. He's been struggling with the electronics on the track, i.e. someone did this a few years ago, and he's never been able to get some of the electronics working. I think the track sensors and stuff. So if you know a little bit about wiring, a bit about the electronic side of the hobby, and you've got the capacity to reach out to Hubert on Facebook, that would be really most appreciated. He's just frustrated to the point that he might just get rid of the track and start again. So I really like the track. It's small, it's compact. It's probably what you're going to need if you're space sensitive. And I like he's got his collection of cars right there next to the start line, ready to go. So, yeah, that is a good layout. Cheers, Dave. Quite like this one. I like the fact he's put scenery on it that he's actually built as well. There's not a lot of room for scenery, but he's found spaces to add it. Good work. Yeah, Rob's liking it. Dave's liking it. What more can I say? I think it's Carrera. It is a Carrera track, isn't it? Mm. Mm. I don't know, but I've just had some more chocolate. Brilliant. Cheers to fingers. That is a nice layout indeed. Right, let's move on. Oh, look who it isn't. We got our friend, our brother from a different mother, our literal. This guy's going places. DG Raceway YouTube channel. Tune in. You're getting stuff there. He's recently Dick. He's a great friend, really good friend, and pivotal guy in our group. Really, he's a straight shooter for the hobby. Loves it. Gets stuck in. Just a great guy. And Dick has just recently launched 2 videos on his YouTube channel explaining how to build lighting, how he sighted them. I'm actually going to nick an extract of your video, if that's okay, Dick, to put in my next video. Shameless, stealing, but I'm not drilling my wood routed track, and you drilled yours, so I want to just take that section out, just like maybe 5 seconds, just to say, here's what Dick did, this is what you can do, here's what I'm not doing on mine. So if that's okay, cool. Yeah, Dick, you're on telly. Hi, Mom. Harry, I'd love to have a go on this track. Would love. Hold on a second. Have you got a YouTube channel, Albert? What's your YouTube channel called, matey? Tell us in the chat what the name of it is. Yeah, Dick is quite the tradesman, Rob. He's quite handy on the tools. And he's come up with this, and the lighting he's got, he's put it perfectly across the track. There's a lot of lighting, but really good. Good, just good watch as well. He's got a great manner of presenting, lovely elocution to his delivery. Really nice, really enjoying that. No, he doesn't. He didn't even know he was going to be on the telly. He's just fallen off his rocker over in Australia. He's probably just gone to wake the missus up. Get out of bed, Sheila. Get out of bed. I'm on the telly. Struth. So, yeah. Is that what the name of your YouTube channel is called, Albert? Albert, tell us the exact name of your YouTube channel, and you might get yourself some oh, come on. Some subscribers. There you go. Excuse me. The chocolate is kicking in. Yes. See, Rob would pick up on this. This is not a clinical track. It is, if you look into the corners, namely the one closest to us, but furthest away, if that makes sense. The actual the gap between the track rails is shorter than it might be on the straight, which means you've got a real dogfight with your competition when you get to that part of the track. Is if you're like neck and neck and you're not as far in as he is or she is, you might have to pull back a bit, or you're going to have a smash and both deslot. And you know the rule of thumb, if you're the one who deslotted the other car, you go in last. Deadly. Brilliant. I know we've got such a limited vocabulary when our Australian vocabulary. Right, here is your new YouTube channel, everyone. Science Bros 101. Science Bros 101. Science Bros 101. If you want to see what Albert's kicking off on his own channel, Albert's made a YouTube channel, and I'm going to say one thing about it. There's explosions on there. And we all know we love a bit of fireworks. So if you want to see some good content coming out, yeah, that chocolate kicked in ages ago, mate. Now I've got to keep the chocolate going to stop the sugar crash. So another one, plug for my nephew. If you're into this, subscribe. If you're not into this, don't subscribe because it'll mess up his algorithm. Oh, you're welcome, Dick. Dick, that was good lighting, mate. Honestly, when there's some good stuff going on, you deserve some recognition. And those videos were really, really good. So I really appreciate you sharing your track and your progress and your updates. Just keep it coming. Excellent. So that is Dick's track. Digging Dick's track, the wood routed track, all the way down in Australia. Awesome. So Peripegrino, there's one to say after a skinful. He has got an excellent track. I can't work out what track it is though. I think it's a Scalextric track that looks like it's been copper taped, a bit like Ted does at Slot Car Daddy. Can anyone elaborate on this? There you go, Albert. You got a new subscriber. No, Rob, you can call this out, and John, for what it is, right? And you know, I'll say my piece. I have been distracted when marshalling and not been as quick as I should. And I felt guilty after I didn't marshal as quickly as I should. This really mugs you off. You're right in when someone is marshalling, right? And this is worthy of putting face on the screen. So the car comes off in front of them. Yeah, yes, you shouldn't have deslotted. You shouldn't have come out of the slot. I understand. But if you're marshalling, your one job is to get that car back in the slot as quickly as possible. What really annoys me, and I hope people who do this are watching, so I can say this about you without saying your names, is when they, oh, I'm going to stand up and do this, right? They go like this. So the car, hang on. So the car comes out like that on the track. So they pick it up, they look at it, they adjust the guide on it, then they look at the track, and then they put it down. What are you doing? Just look, go like this. Like that. There, 1 second. None of this business. Oh, let me just, let's just do something for you. No, mate, do one. I'm trying to get my fastest lap in the world here. And you know what? I'm terrible at racing and I feel the pressure. So if you're a guide tweaker, forget it. Just put it in the track like that. Sorry, the Caprice just took a beating. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. The chocolate is so kicking in. So yeah, so just to reiterate what Rob is saying. Oh no, I know the feeling. So this looks like a whole lot of fun, this track. Oh, that chocolate is way kicking in. Chocolate and coffee on a Sunday morning show. I'll tell you, I might do this for the shenanigans. This is great fun. Literally buzzing. And no, I don't. I don't get road rage, right? This is really weird. Actually, I do. I do, but not in an aggressive way. Okay, so it's important that I address that. I don't get aggressive at road rage. I get irritated, and I will give someone a bib on the horn if they're driving like a spanner. So, for instance, there was a guy driving through our estate at 4 miles an hour the other day, which I find impossible to do anyway. 4 miles an hour, this guy. So he's driven like literally 2 streets. It's taken 5 minutes. And so I bibbed him at the crossroads. He stopped. He's got out of his car, thought, oh, here we go. We can get a bit tasty. And he's turned around. He's like, he goes, what's your problem? And I was like, what do you mean, what's my problem, mate? You're driving at 4 miles an hour. You're actually going to cause an accident at this rate. There's like 6 cars behind me. And he's like, I have pregnant wife in car. What's your problem? And I went, Oh, right. Well, that's different. I'm sorry about that, mate. I didn't realise, you know, because we have a lot of speed humps. See, justified, gets an apology. That was it. But I got a bib. He got a bib on the horn, and it took me 2 streets. And Maria's like, "Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it!" And I'm like, "No, have that." And then he goes, "I've got a pregnant wife in the car." I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, sorry, mate. Let me go round you then." But anyway, we've got tracks to look at. Let's get back into the track attack. Yeah. I know who they are. But the thing is, they're really good at racing, Rob. And I get it. I get it for them. I felt sorry for your dad. Not this week, but the week before. I think it was, who was in the tunnel? I think it was Andy or someone maybe. Or no, it might have been someone or other. But they didn't hear him crash. Oh, it took about 10 seconds before they cottoned on and got him on the track. And, you know, if looks could cut glass, he would have shattered that whole room. Oh, brilliant. But I do try to be as quick as possible when marshalling. And it's important, you know, you want them to marshal as quick for you as you do for them. So be the quickest marshaller you can. The favour will be replayed. So, yeah, I like this one. Well done, Pere. Well done. Great track. Now, I always get excited when I see a track that's its infancy like this, that's got a banked curve. I just think banked curves have got something about them. I haven't really I've got a banked curve for my Scalextric, but didn't really look as good as this one. Yeah, so this was a great trade. Before I go on this one, let's just catch up with some of the comments on what's happening here. So John D says there's a big wood routed track near him, and it was scrapped after all the marshalling issues with closer lane spurts. Oh, okay. So with the kind of the squeeze lanes, it was causing marshalling issues. Yeah, I can see that because we've got an oval track at Rockingham which goes squeeze at the end, and it is utter bedlam. It's crazy. Travis had seen a tiny bit of what remains used for tyre sanding. Yeah, it's big squeeze spoilers. Squeezes spoil racings, according to Dick. But you got a bit of a squeeze going on in a couple of the corners on your track, Dick. Not as grand as those. Oh my God. Is he all right? Has he crashed or just broke down? Take him some new wheels. That will sort him out, Steve. Nice to have your company, mate. I'll let you know who wins the competition later. That is. No, it's not Rahul in disguise. Honest. Yeah, offending, yeah. Well, you haven't seen the track yet, Harry. Next slide, mate. Next slide. Best memory for Kidder of banked curves as slot racing is launching the car into the bowl of milk for the cat. That is so funny. That is hilarious. Do you know? Yes, because you're a good racer, mate, and good racers tend to be good marshallers because they know what they want from their track racing. They want that track car back in the track. So, yeah, so going back to this one from Kent Johnson, amazing track, as you will see here. Look at that. Now, if ever there was something that reeked speed, it's this guy. Look at that track. I'd love to have a race on this. Kind of reminds me little bit of Marty's track from Two Lines Speedway. Kind of does. But it's got some juice. This has got some welly to it. This is a bit like Dragon's Tail over at Conquest, but without the kind of L shape at the bottom. Really nice track. Got some kinks here at the sort of at the front, at our end of the track on the right hand side. It's not straightforward cornering. It's got a little chicane, some interest there. It's going to cause some problems to the unexpected racer. Now, everyone's going crazy for this, I can see in the chat. So we'll just shout out a few of these. Dick's led the charge here with wow. Rob's in on it. Nice looking track. And I think, you know, from Dick's perspective, my perspective, Rob's perspective, definitely the Finger's perspective is we're all time space. We haven't got a lot of space. So when we see like big track like this or a bigger track like Le Mans that Gary and Alex do, we really appreciate the ability to drive fast and faster than our tracks. So we get it. We just look at this and we go, oh, he can gun that up there, hank around that bank corner, half power, full power again down that straight, just having the best time on this track. Really cool. Harry's saying it's an improvement, yeah, from the bank corner we saw on the previous track. The long straights, yeah, that's getting it. And Rob is saying it as well. She could burn some rubber on there too. There you go. Daz is bringing up what I was saying about having the space for it. I'm hatching another idea as well. Another idea is forming. I think Aid has just done a video on something that's going to create me a problem in the shed, in the garage. So that is way off because I've got so much to do. Content and videos and stuff to bring you guys. Really excited to share that. That's coming out soon. The behemoth in the room is obviously the Scalextric Digital. That is on my card. That's on my table at the moment. Having a bit of an issue, which I need to discuss with them, but I won't go into it here because I need to sort it out and I'll discuss it on the videos. Yep, 180 degrees of R1 at the end. Yes, right. Yeah, you can see it down there. Very tricky after a long straight. So I'm going to throw this question to everyone from Janu. What slot cars are you working on today or at the moment? So we already know that Roger's stripping down a track and rebuilding his polycar goodness. Is anyone else working on cars today at all? Answer Jano's question. He's got the GT3 Championship coming up at the end of April and in Wolverhampton. So he's going to be prepping up his car, doing some tyre maintenance, gluing and truing those tyres before the maintenance. All other engine stuff. Are you working on any cars? I think, what, Dick, right, you're down Australia, yeah? So I just thought that everyone could get an aircraft hangar like Travis. Can you get one of those sheds? I mean, you could, if you time it right, work out when he's on holiday next. He's on holiday now. Right. Oh, you're going to need help. So give Dave Volk a call. John will come and help. Reese will help. Shane will ringlead this. Go over to Travis's, nick his shed with all the contents in it, take it to your place, Dick, set it up, and then send him hostage photos of the hangar in your garden. I'm only joking. I don't condemn. I don't support stealing. Stealing is bad. It's only my wife. I say to people, my wife and I, we're in the iron steel business. I steal and she irons, is what I say. It's a terrible joke, I know. Put me in the sin bin, please, for 5 minutes. I don't know if you can put the host in a sin bin. Oh, interesting. Okay, so Rob's doing a bit of modelling to answer Janu's question. Dick's going to be unboxing a few cars. I'm excited to see what you've had delivered. That sounds awesome. Well, the fingers, mate, the fact that you're still here with us at stupid o'clock in the morning is incredible, mate. Thank you ever so much. Stick around though, whether you're here or not, the fingers, if you need to go to sleep, if you crash out, you will automatically be in the competition for the staff's wheels. Okay, that's just something I'm going to put in there because you've made the show. It's like probably 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning where you are at the moment, so you will also be in the competition, hanging it out like the original Trooper. Yeah, I like that. Slot R, good clarity. It's only stealing if you don't give it back eventually. Okay, so a couple of humorous tracks I found. They're both HO, and I just thought, with the thing with HO is you can get, it's heavily magnetized, real magnetized. So you kind of like will get, you can do high speed round the corners and doesn't come off. It's great fun. So you can get that going on. I like this track. It was a bit fun. Wow, yeah. I don't know if Rahul's still with us, or whether he's done the Venezuelan nesting squirrel and gone off and found a space to sleep up in. Yes. Oh my good Lord. So sorry, slightly distracted. Dick's just sent me a picture. Is that what you're gonna buy, or is so Dick? Is that what you're gonna buy, or is that that's not Travis's shed, surely? Anyway, tell me what it is, and I'll share it with a group, with a live stream. And then if you didn't think it could get much bigger and better and curlier and whirlier, check this out, Albert and Wilf. This is awesome. Look at that for a track. I mean, it's HO. And if you look on the right-hand side, you've got 3 wall climbs as well. That's amazing. So these guys who brought us these tracks, Gary Nilgs, and Chris Baxter, it's not their tracks. They've reported on the tracks, and I'm reporting their reporting. It is just incredible. Yeah. You're hard to keep up with it, mate. I would not know where to start with that. It looks like amazing fun building that, though. Yeah, racing in parking garages, or garages, as we say over here in Blighty, is awesome fun on the best of days. But to have it in a slot car, genius. I think genius. Right then. Seriously, that you've got that shed in your back garden, Dick. If you say yes, I'm sharing it on the screen right now, because that is something incredible. Yeah, how do you marshal that track? That is excellent. And yeah, it is a big track. It is a big track. Can I share it, Dick? You all right with that? And then I'll flick it up on the screen. Now, Dick's just shown me his new shed. And let's face it, I don't know if you're still watching, Travis. There might be a new sheriff in town here. In fact, I'm just sharing it anyway. Right. Okay. Stand by to see Dick's slot car shed. Check this out for a slot car shed, everyone. I mean, when you've got a shed, you've got a shed, right? Go big or go home, Dick. That's all I'm saying. It's like huge. I mean, that's almost bigger than some of our fire stations that we've got here where they put the fire engines in. That's incredible, mate. That's really cool. I like roller shutters and the lot. You got enough to get a mezzanine in there, 100%. So I'll stop sharing that now. Come back to the show. Thanks for sharing that, Dick. See that, Travis? Oof. We got a bit of a shed off now. A shed off. You can see Travis and Dick there later with top trump cards going. Garage doors number 2, and Travis like, damn, I got 1. You've top trumped me. And then the next one, Dick's like that because he won. Is that right? Number of internal lights, 6. And Travis will be like, 8. I've got your card, baby. So yeah, that'll be it. Shed top trunks later. That is a huge shed. I mean, where do you get a shed? It's not a shed, it's a warehouse because it's got 2 loading bay doors. A ware shed. That's just the garage. What else have you got on your complex? Oh my God. I've nearly said something really inappropriate then, but I've brought myself back. You'd be so proud of me, guys. In Oz, that is a shed. That must have cost a fortune, man. I mean, I could dread to think what that would probably cost. Best part of 20, maybe 30 grand. No, probably more than that. Maybe 50 grand that would cost you here because you got 2 roller shutter doors. You got to do the foundations for a shed that's over 3 meters high, which comes in with all sorts of building regs. That's awesome. That is such an awesome shed. Anyway, we digress. Let's crack on. Right, other stuff. So we are dragging to an end to the show. So I'm going to say we've probably got about 5-10 minutes left in us, guys. So 20 large. Wow, you got that for 20 large. My God, I need to get to Australia so much. I do and I don't. Right, so yeah, it's a 5-10 minute warning to wrap it up, guys, on Easter Sunday. I know a lot of you have got to get down to church, do your God Squad thing, so won't keep you. And the other half of us are going to finish eating chocolate. Have a little bit now. Oh, yeah. Oh, get some of that chocolate in your life, guys. Beautiful. Oh, I love it. Love it. Right then. So what else have we seen? We've seen day 1 yesterday of Roger Barker's Extravaganza 2. It's on again today. Not sure what the weather was like yesterday, but in Northampton, it was beautiful. It held out well. We are in a microclimate here. So, I mean, if you can go to Buckinghamshire or Bedfordshire or wherever, or Leicestershire or Warwickshire, our neighbouring counties, they would literally be having a whiteout blizzard, snow, ice, driving hail, across the border into Northamptonshire, 18 degrees, nice and sunny. You'd never think it wasn't spring. So we just then tend not to get what everyone else gets. If you're in the Midlands and you've got the capacity, go down there, support it. Roger or Jozzy will put the kettle on for you. If it's raining, they're open. It opens from 10. So, hang on a second. Yeah, I'm on new money. It opens at 10. So it will be open. He did say yesterday in his post that if you got there early and it's raining, they're going to let you in, get you out of the rain. So they've got the kettle brewing over there. They've got giveaways. They've got prizes. They've got Easter hunts. They've got stuff going on. That's what I like about Roger. He's old school. He's like me. He loves the value of getting a community together, getting free stuff out there, getting a barbecue fired up, getting people chatting, getting people together, getting people finding out new things, learning it, having good experiences, getting it going on. So that's on today. One for save the date will be the Orpington Swap Meet, 21st of April, everyone. So it's only a matter of, I think, 3 weeks from today. No, I'm in the wrong calendar month. That's why. So 1, 2, 3. 3 weeks today. If you're in Kent, if you're down God's Bowl, as they call it, the county, God's Bowl, then do pop over and support it. The NSCC, National Scalextric Collectors Club, they are running it for the first time ever. It's always been run and owned by Phil Smith. Phil will be there as a trader and flying the flag, but he's took a step back this year. He's winding down a little. So the NSCC are up this baton and they're running forward with this. So go down there, support them with that. That'll be good fun. I love it. The wildlife wants to kill you. You clearly haven't been down Mecca Bingo when they're kicking out. The wildlife down there after a skinful wants to kill you, I tell you. Oh, I love it. Yeah, Janu, I'll give you a shout. I've got a few things to do when I finish the show. When I'm back from running around, I'll give you a video call, mate. I've got a chicken to slow cook, a dog to walk, and then slot car tracks to film. Right, so save the date on that one. Slot Car Magazine. You know I love these guys, Mark and Rick. Mark, have you spoke to Chris from Wolverhampton Slot Car Club yet? Chris was talking about putting on an event, and I told Chris to talk to you about it before jumping into bed with the event. I'll say no more, but hopefully Chris has spoken to you and they can dodge a bullet on that one. So yeah, so keep your ear out for Chris. He'll give you a call at some point. Right, so there you go. So we have reached the end of the slides and almost the end of the show. But as I promised, we've got a little competition to do for some Staff's wheels. So how it's working. So I saw this competition method be done before, and what it revolves around is you guys being ready in the chat to pop a number between a 1 and 100 into the chat. It's one number per comment. You can have many comments, so you could go 1, enter, 23, enter, 77, enter, 54, enter. You can keep going and have as many goes as you like. So to make this win, make this really fair, what I'd like you to do, let's think, you know, who's the first person I see? Right, good. Rob Sale. Rob, are you there? Rob, I just saw your comment, so I know you're in the chat. Right, Rob, I want you to pick a number. Actually, I'll tell you what, Rob, because you're not going to be in this competition, because you pick it. Mum, are you there? Mum or Richard, can you type yes or no in the comment? I want you to pick a number. So give us a yes or no if you're there. We'll give you a moment to it. No, not yet with the numbers. Not yet. When I say numbers, then you do it. All right. So my mum's going to pick a number. Let me see if she's there. Okay, cool. Mark, good. Thank you, mate. I'm glad you've spoken to them just to make sure they are in a do. Right. Daz, Rob, thank you for the offer. Daz, thank you for the offer. Mum's obviously off making a roast dinner. So, Daz, you'll do it. Daz, you will get a prize for this, for being a for doing this. So when I say go in a minute, go, you got to pick a number between 1 and 100. And whatever number Daz Hall has picked. And when he sees that, Daz, send me a WhatsApp, a private WhatsApp with the number that you've picked. And then I'll know what number to look out for as well. Because when the chat goes, it is going to erupt. So I'll just give that a second. Right. So I'll just wait for the message to come through from Daz telling me what number he's picked. Okay. That is a good number, Daz. Right, we've got the number that will win one set of these, front and backs, color of your choice. Right, so stand by. The first person to put the number me and Daz have got in our heads in the chat will win between 1 and 100. Pick a number. Go, 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 go. Come on, I want to see numbers. Come on, fire them up. 1, 6, 9. Come on, numbers. That's good. It's not quite there yet. No, I'm not seeing the number, everyone. Get the number. I want to see a number. One number's going to win. We're going to have the best competition outcome. Oh, no, it's not even close. Oh, Dave, what's that about? No, he's not won it. Don't worry. He's not won another competition. Oh, someone was close. So close. Keep going. You've got this. I should have done between 1 and 30. We'd have had a winner much quicker. Oh, that's getting close. Ooh. Oh, this is going to last a while. I can see we've got 41 from Slotter. We've got Roger on 8. We've got 1 from Tony Tibbs. Great choice, Tony Tibbs. Start at the basics. No one thinks of that one. No, keep going. The thing is, right, what we'll do is we'll forget what numbers we're putting in a minute and we'll forget. Okay, so we'll keep this rolling for another 1 minute. If no one's got it in 1 minute's time, I'm going to reduce the parameters of the numbers so that we get it a bit quicker. And if I don't see the number and it goes in, Daz, frigging call me quick. Right, go on, keep going. You got it. I've got the countdown on. Countdown is on, everyone. So if we don't get it in the next number, thinking on a 1 and 100, I'm going with round about the middle of that area. You 1 to 10 and 90 to 100. Forget about that one, guys. Eliminate that. Not bad, Mark. Not bad. Oh, I think Slot R's found a strategy, hasn't he? Oh, come on. You're so close, everyone. Just give Dick the wheels. Here you go, Dick. Have the wheels. Okay. My alarm is going off, everyone. My alarm is going off. So parameters. Pick a number between 40 and 60. Oh, hold on. Stop. Stop. I've been informed we have a winner. Why can't I find the... Hold on. Right. Cool. I've just got to go back a bit. I've got to find it because I've got to put it on the screen so you can make sure it's not fixed. Daz, tell me what time. Boom, found it. We missed it. There it is. Roger, my man. Okay, Roger, congratulations on winning the Staff Slot Car wheels. Yes, congratulations. Round of applause for Roger, everyone. Well done. Right, the question is, Roger, what color or what volume do you want to go for? So you've got gold 6-spokers or you've got green 4-spokers. What you having, my friend? Well done, Lionel. George, good morning to you guys. We're literally wrapping up in a couple of minutes. Oh, no. Mark, please. Seriously. Well done, Roger. So you can let me know in WhatsApp after this, mate. It's absolutely fine. Brilliant. Well done, Rog. And then nicely, he's one of the members as well. So I'm like double whammy winner. And then because Daz did such a good job of helping me moderate selflessly without, he took himself out of competition to pick a number. So I'm really proud of that. And because Roger's picked the gold ones, Daz Hall is going to get the green ones to say thank you ever so much for helping out. So Daz, Roger, winners! Happy Easter, guys! Yes. And well, do you know what, right? I tell you, I didn't think the show would go on much past an hour today. I think if you remember when I started, I said it'd be about an hour roundup. But somehow, miraculously, even with a reduced amount of slides, we still managed to have chat here for a couple of hours. I love you guys to bits. I really do. I really, really do look forward to these sessions each Sunday. And what was it? Someone said, you know, in an email, really appreciate all the effort you put into it and that. And I thank you. It's nice. But I do it because I love it. I've got the ability to do it. You know, I understand how to make all this stuff. So why wouldn't I? And then you get a nice day of being able to, you know, I got sent some wheels. So I've got a nice pair of white and blue ones. I'm not out of pocket, but I can share the freebies, the goodies with you guys and make sure that you get, you know, you get supported in the hobby too. Love it. Bring it on. I think I'll be sending these out. I've got your addresses, so don't worry about that. And everyone else who tuned in today, if you're eating chocolate like me on the sneak, oh yeah, needs to go back in the fridge. It's warm now. Why does chocolate get sticky when it gets warm? Yeah. So yeah. So anyway, go snack up on some chocolate. Get the tracks, the racing done. Janu, I'll call you this afternoon. Albert, Wilf, love you guys. Members, wicked. Everyone else, legends. Let's go have some fun. Awesome. I'll see you later, guys. Track 5.